Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Sammy. This is my second upload since my comeback, my millionth comeback. It's kind of a running meme with myself now. Today's video, today's the 4th of July. That has nothing to do with the video at all. Today, I want to do something that I've done it before. Yeah, I've done it before, just not in a video. I want to go full out glam, balls to the wall like crazy. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I want to do a glam look. I don't really do those that much anymore, so I kind of want to see if I can still do it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna jump right in. Alright, so the first step, I'm gonna start with my eyes. I'm using the concealer that I don't really like that much, but it's the lightest one I have. It's the ColourPop No Filter. It is in Fair 08, which is the 8th shade from the lightest, so I thought it'd be a little dark, but it's actually really light on me. The only thing I won't be doing is my eyebrows, because I never do them, because I think they look fine the way they are. I don't know, they might not. So the palette I'm going to be using today is the James Charles palette. I'm going to go in with this orange shade right here, just a few little taps. Actually a lot, because this shade is not that pigmented, which is kind of disappointing because it's really pretty. I'm gonna stamp that on. Notice I didn't set my eye base. So if you want a really vibrant eye base, don't set your concealer. And these shadows, I noticed you kind of have to stamp them on first in order to get that pigment. Then you can go in and blend them out. But if you kind of just swipe them, you're first putting them on, it's not gonna look good. I don't know why people rave about Morphe brushes so much. Yeah, they're good for the price, but after, I've had this brush for a while, but it's, very stabby and pokey. Actually really hurts. Alright, so I look a little crazy right now, but trust me, it's all gonna come together. But alright, we are gonna take a smaller brush and go into this one right next to it, the reddish-orange color. And again, not knocking off a ton of excess, because these shades, they're pigmented, but, if you knock off the excess, it's gonna lose its pigment. We're gonna go right below the orange that I just put down. Okay, now that that's it literally doesn't look like I did anything, I'm gonna go back in with that fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take the orange shade again, because I feel I definitely didn't lose any of the orange. It's definitely still there. I'm just gonna go over it a little bit, because I really want the orange to pop. So the next shade, I want to go into brown right here, the one in the center. I don't know, it kind of looks warm tone, you know, whatever. And we are going to take that on the outer corner. Ooh, she pigmented. And we're just going to plop that down and hope that it blends out. Alright, now that that's kind of blended on the outer corner, you're going to take that shade again and kind of just go in to the crease with it. Kind of the lower crease, you're just gonna start blending just to create some more dimension, because I'm gonna do a cut crease. You're gonna want that dimension and the darkness, so the cut crease kind of stands out. Alright, I'm actually gonna go back in, and I might regret this, but I'm gonna go in with the fluffy brush, because that tiny brush isn't doing it for me. I'm gonna lay it down with one of these, and then I'll go in and blend. That's a much better idea, because I'm having trouble just getting the pigment on there. Yeah, we're just gonna keep packing on that color, kind of blending it out with this brush, but I don't know. I don't really know how to blend with brushes like this. I'm gonna go back in with this brush and take a little bit of the orange and the red shade we used earlier and just kind of blend it out. That way there's no harsh lines at the top. That looks really good, actually. Kind of looks like a mess on camera, but in person it looks amazing. Eye look actually looks really pretty. Alright, and then I'll do the other eye off camera once I'm almost done with this eye. Once I have both of these done, we'll move to the cut crease and all that jazz. But just to deepen it up even more, I'm going to take the shade right next to it, right next to the black. And again, putting it on the outer corner. I've actually never used this shade before, so this will be interesting. And then we'll take it into the inner corner, or not the inner corner, the crease. Just really intensify it and, you know, deepen it up. And now back to the red and orange we used. We're gonna blend it out. Harsh lines with dark colors and all that. It can start to look insane. That is what we're working with. Kinda, you know, looks really good. Alright, I went ahead and did the other eye off camera, and I went ahead and cut the crease too. I'm not good at doing cut creases, but I think Maybe I'll clean it up a little bit because this one's looking a little weird right here. Okay, I think that's the best I'm gonna get. I'm gonna kind of just pat it down like the sides. And then the color, I really don't know what color I want to do. Alright, I think I'll do the sparkly blue color, the shimmer. I'm gonna take the same brush I did the cut crease with. That's actually kind of like a purple shade. And I'm just gonna start packing it on. I'm actually gonna go in with my finger. That'll be a lot better. Yeah, I totally recommend doing this look before your foundation because you're gonna get fallout if you use this palette. This shimmer shade, honestly, I feel like it's more of like an eyeshadow topper because it's not insanely pigmented at all. Like you really have to layer it to get anything. This shade, it kind of it flakes off. Like even with my finger, it just starts coming off. Like I'm gonna keep it on there, I have no choice. And I'll have to do the other eye like this to make it match, but definitely not gonna use that shade again. That shade is disappointing. Okay, I've tried my best with this shade. I'm moving on. It's really making me mad. I'm just gonna go in. So I'm gonna take that dark shade, the one next to the brown shade, in the big pan, and I'm just gonna lightly blend all this together so it doesn't look too harsh. Alright, but to get this video moving on to foundation. I can't find like half of the foundations I have. Like I used to have like 2 bottles of L'Oreal Pro Glow. Don't know where that is, but I'm gonna use the Maybelline Super Stay and 120 Classic Ivory. About 2 pumps on my hand. Mix in the CoverGirl 725 because I don't really like matte foundations that much. I think they look weird on me. So I'm gonna kind of mix the two together to hopefully get some kind of like somewhere in the middle, like between matte and dewy, hopefully. Okay, we're gonna be orange today, but I'm hoping, oh my god, I'm hoping concealer can save me. Y'all, I always think I'm a totally different color. Like it doesn't look that bad on camera, but like it's not my shade at all. Now to concealer, I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape, you know, staple. It's really like my ride or die product right now. It's in the shade Light, by the way. Funny story, I used to hate this concealer. Like I had it and I hated it so much. Like it just looked drying on me. I don't know why, but it did. To add a little bit more brightness, I'm gonna go in with that ColourPop shade. Hopefully it's lighter. I want there to be like a lot of definition underneath my eyes. Now, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe sponge. Hopefully this doesn't suck up all the product. And I'm just gonna start blending it out. Now for setting powder, I usually don't do setting powder, but when I want my makeup to last, I'll kind of bake. I'll kind of just leave it on for a little bit. But the powder I use is the Maybelline Fit Me in Fair. I'm gonna take Laura Mercier Powder Puff. It's dirty, I know. Pack it underneath my eyes. Ooh, that is a lot of powder. I shouldn't have gone in with that much. With the excess, I'll kind of just pat in places where I crease sometime. Down the center of my nose. Alright, that looks good. So I'm gonna just instantly just wipe that off because I don't like it to stay on there for a long time because my skin gets really dry. And if I leave it on too long, it will leave like a white cast. Alright, now that is, you know, set in place, and I actually look kind of good right now. Like my skin looks really nice. I'm gonna go in with bronzer. I'm gonna be using the Marc Jacobs bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer in the world. Like I think it is so good. Way overpriced. Definitely not worth like 50-something dollars, but I got it as a gift, so. I go heavy with bronzer. Like, I want to look bronzed. I want to look tan. And I'll actually kind of run that over my beard to get rid of some of the foundation in it. Really heavy on the forehead because you want to look like an Oompa Loompa. Like, that is the goal here. Don't look like an Oompa Loompa. You are doing it completely wrong. Like, you should not be doing makeup. All right, and for my nose, I usually never do this. I kind of just run it down my nose. Since I want it to look a little more snatched, I'm going to take like, brush like that, and with the bronzer and just snatch the nose. I'm actually horrible at nose contouring. I feel like I have like the weirdest nose for it. But I also feel like sometimes my nose doesn't need to be contoured. I don't know, my nose is just, it does its thing. Okay, maybe I should contour my nose a little bit more because this looks really good. I'm actually really shook right now. Okay, now that my nose is contoured, again, not the best at nose contour, so it might look a little crooked, but I think I look good and bronzed and pretty. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush, and literally I never use blush, but when I do, it's the only one I have, so of course I use it. It is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I think this blush is gorgeous. It is, and not a fan of blushes at all. When I want to wear blush, I'll wear this one. And I go heavy-handed with my blush whenever I wear it. It's like that. You can't really see a difference that much, but I do, and that's what matters. What do you think?
Adorable.
Does my nose look snatched?
What does that mean?
Never mind. Alright, my boyfriend came in to get something. I'm gonna do the lower lash line real quick. Same brush I contoured my nose with, and going with the orange and the red shade that I used for my transition. And I'm just gonna go a little crazy with it underneath my eyes. And I'm gonna go in with that big pan, the brown one, not the dark brown, but the lighter brown. And just gonna go right on the corner of my eye. That looks really good. So for my inner corner highlight, I'm gonna be using the highlighter that I'm actually using today. It is the Wet n Wild highlighter in Precious Petals. I think it is one of the best highlighters in the world, honestly, for the price. I'm just gonna take that on, I'm just gonna take my pinky and highlight the inner corner. Like, you can use a brush, but if you really want that impact, should definitely use like a pinky or some finger or something. Now for highlighter. The highlighting brush I'm using today is another Morphe one. I think I got it the same time I got the other one. It is the Morphe 510 brush. Such a good brush. I highly recommend this brush. I'm just gonna go right in. I would usually do setting spray, but I'm out. So if you really want it to pop, I would go in with, I'd spray your face with setting spray first and then go in with the highlighter. But this highlighter is really good by itself too. Like, you can see that, like, it's just really pretty. Put that up here too. Cupid's bow, chin, other side of my face. And then for the nose, I'm gonna take the pinky, just do a little dot right there, and then right here, and kind of blend it out with my other finger. Actually, go all the way down the nose. Why not? I usually just do like a dot there and then like right up here, but kind of want my nose to look skinny, so I go all the way down. All right, now for mascara. Today for mascara, I'll be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Another good one, if you don't want to pay like $30 for this mascara, is the Maybelline Big Shot, Maybelline, I think Infallible. Is that what it's called? I don't know. The one in like I think the waterproof is in like a blue tube or something. I don't know. That one's really good. So I'm gonna do this off camera because I hate doing this on camera. It is the worst. But yeah, I'll do this real quick and then I'll be right back. All right, now I'm just gonna pop on some Morphe gloss in the shade Boho. I always forget the gloss, but it's literally the only one I have. And then we'll be done. All right, you guys, I know the lip looks a little bright, but I like it. I think it looks really good. I would usually do like a nude lip with it, but I don't feel like doing that because it's just gonna come right off. But this is the finished look. Okay, sorry, I was posing. I feel so good right now. Like, I look really good. Normally I do the lower lash line, but my eyes are kind of being funny right now, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below what you think of the look, let me know if you're going to try it out. I'm not the best at, you know, giving like steps in a tutorial, but yeah, if you try it out, let me know, maybe make a video about it, that'd be cool. Yeah, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you have a wonderful 4th of July, and yeah, bye.